yeah, there was me saying that with all these calves, I'll have no trouble weaning them. They haven't shut up all day, which is weird because they've never really bawled for milk, you know, when they're waiting to get fed. So why they've suddenly started doing it now, don't know, but they haven't stopped bawling all day. But anyway, I've just got all this washed out. I'm just using my new camera, that's why I'm acting a bit odd. It's the first time using a new camera, I'm trying something a bit different. So when I turn it around like that, I can't see the screen unless I fold it down. Anyway, it's going to take a bit of getting used to. But yeah, so I've swilled all this out with that disinfectant that I had left over. Got it mucked out, all went on a trailer. So hopefully this water will find its way out the hole tonight, and then it'll be drying tomorrow and I could start setting some pens up. I've got loads of other things to do tomorrow. I need to move my sheep desperately. They've run out of grass and they're starting to break through into the neighbours' horses, so I've got to move them. But Christ, it's rained. We must have had a couple. I haven't looked at my rain gauge, but we've had a couple of mil of rain today. These calves are annoying. It's just relentless. So it's going to be hard work. Get into the field. It'll be a tractor job to get the trailer to where I need to catch them. So that's tomorrow. I'm gonna have to move them and sort my electric fences out. So yeah, anyway, just having a play with my new camera at the end of the day now. Just finished washing. I'm just going to go and have my tea. I also could do with getting my hen shed moved back, but again, that's another thing. Maybe for this weekend. So I'll continue the video tomorrow anyway. Hopefully these will have settled down a bit. Thursday. And it seems as though we've had another 10 mil overnight. Just got to laugh, haven't you? At this point we've just got to laugh. Got a lovely little river running down here. Happy days. Right, so we're going to have a go moving my sheep from one field to another. I'm having to go in the tractor because we've had so much rain. We've had another just heavy shower now while I've just been having breakfast. I'm never going to get anywhere near the field where I catch my sheep in my Land Rover, so taking my tractor. It's just annoying because I can't take my dogs. The dogs are in the trailer, but I can't bring them back in the trailer because I've got to move the sheep, which means I've got to squeeze in this cab with me. It gets a bit bloody tight in here, but anyway. And of course, you get to the field and realise you've got nothing that you normally have in the back of your Land Rover, like, you know, blue spray and roof trimming clippers and things. So I've just had to try and collect everything that I need. Where I want to put them is on this field. This field here, where I don't know whether you can see these sheep in the background, is my friend's field. They're his sheep. This field here, next door, is the one where I did all the fencing last year. And the fellow who owns that wants me to graze it off. So he wants sheep in there. Smartish. So I was going to put them in there, but I didn't want to put them in. Because mine have all got some sort of a, well, they did have some sort of a scabby thing that was causing them to lose the wool. I didn't want to put them in there until my mate moved his out of the way, just in case. These are mine here now. They're just about finished, I think. So I was waiting and waiting, and eventually I asked him, I said, when are you moving your sheep off there? Because I was thinking they're running out of grass, so he'll be moving them any day. And he said, oh, I don't know, I've got nowhere to put them, so I was... he was thinking about leaving them on there and taking a ring feeder down there, feeding them, and just let them churn the field up, and then he's thinking about ploughing the field and putting spring barley on it. And I thought, oh... sort of ruined my plans, so I don't know whether to just put the sheep on there and hope they don't give them anything, or whether to move them all to the 9 acre and just try and put this guy off. He's getting a bit twitchy that his grass is getting too long. Oh, it's a bit of a job, isn't it? So I'll round them up into a pen anyway and see what they look like. If there's a bunch of tidier looking ones, I might take them there and see how we get on. I can't find my hoof trimmers anywhere. There's a few lame ones, badly lame ones, I know need their feet looking at. Obviously got a bit of foul. These roadworks are annoying. God, there's some water about now. It's just God, there's floods in places I've never seen floods before. I know I said I'm just driving past my sheep back there, but this is the long way around to get to the back part of the land that I rent, which is where there's a bit of a hard standing where I can load up the sheep. Can't really load them from the gateway I've just driven past because it's very, very muddy. B, there's no hard standing really in the gateway. There's nowhere off the road you can park. You'd have your tractors stuck out onto the road trying to load them, so I always go to this bottom yard. Doing here? Dragging your trailer sideways. Bit of a knob thing to do. Well, you'd be right, because my trailer's slid into the JCB and can't get it away from the JCB. So I've just found two little handy straps, and now I'm just dragging the trailer sideways. It's ploughing in lovely. Look at that lovely job it's doing. That'll probably do. So yeah, I was backing the trailer up from the pen up there, and it just slid into that JCB. Excuse all the crap. There's a lot of crap lying around in this place. The landlord just seems to dump it. But yeah, that's pulled it away. I pulled it about 6 or 7 foot away from the JCB now. So I'll hook back up and see if I can just go straight back to where I've got my sheep pen. Very slimy conditions. Well, I think that's as close as we're getting, personally. Just can't steer it, it's just sliding all over the place. Oh, it's a right laugh, isn't it? So we'll set this pen up, get the sheep in here, slop around in the mud for a bit, flippity floppity, slippity sloppity, put them in the trailer. It's quite dry actually. I was thinking maybe I'll run over it with a roller and get straight on here spreading fertiliser, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about coming on here with narrow wheels, to be honest. Yeah, this is the reseeded bit that we reseeded. When did we do it? Last spring. So it only got cut once, and then it grew back quite long. And I didn't put muck on here. I only spread muck up to that ditch, that pit. Because I thought I might get another cut on this little 3-acre piece, but it just never stopped raining, so we never did. So the grass was very long on here, but I know it looks like there's still grass on here now, but the sheep have grazed it off quite tight. I'm quite pleased. But yeah, there is a bit of water just stood in places. So I'll try and quietly walk these sheep, bunch them all into one group. Gosh, it's a little bit more wet here. I don't know how much the camera shows you, but I don't even think I can walk through there. I've got my belly done. I'll have to rely on the dogs. Right, what a lot of drama. I've managed to take one load of sheep. I thought they'd all go on one load, but they didn't. Which I suppose is a good thing, in a way, but annoying because I've now got to try and get back to my pen of sheep with the trailer, or try and run them onto the trailer from a different place. I don't know. But whatever I do, it's going to be a bit of a messy job. So I've got a couple in the trailer I'll take to a different field, drop them off, and then I'll go back to the field and put the what's left in and bring them back here onto this 9-acre field. That's the plan. Some serious flooding going on down this lane. There's some guys trying to do some block paving like what they've done there. This big house here has got 2 gateways, and they've block paved one of them, and they've obviously got halfway through doing the other one, and it's all flooded. So it looks like they've been trying to pump water and get rid of the water, but I think it's bloody coming quicker than it's being pumped away. Yeah, poor guys. I think I would just give up and go home for the afternoon, to be honest, if it were me. The fact they're losing battle there. Oh, what can you do? Anyway, we'll go back now, load up again, unload, load, unload. Well, that whole clip's steamy. I like my camera anyway, it's going well so far. I don't know, there's saying that I've got something turned off on the screen, but I don't know what that is. Probably the sound. Oh, I love sitting in traffic. These traffic lights on my lane are really, really handy. Must have spent getting on for near half an hour of my day sat waiting for them so far. Oh, there's not even anyone working here. All they need to do is put a bit of tarmac in and then they can take them down. Probably be Monday now. Yeah, so we've got a couple of cows. Only got 6, unfortunately. I was hoping to get a few more, but there was quite a big sale on, so I thought, well, there's a good chance I was going to get a decent number, but there was a hell of a lot of people there. Good Friday. It's like everyone everyone come for a day out and a buying day out as well, because there was a lot of buyers. Like, you know, you could hardly get in the ring and mind see what you were bidding on. So I didn't go mad because things were making top price. There was no bargains. So these aren't too bad, but these were not the best stock really. If you wanted sort of average to good stock, you'd pay them well over the odds, I thought. So I thought I won't go mad. I'll come back next week or try a couple of different markets maybe. So anyway, that's what I've got so far. Anyway, I'm going to finally a day where it's not raining. Good Friday today, so I might see if I can get my hinge shed put back into place. That might be the plan for today. So. So we're going to move the shed back. I'm just going to go and get the hitch to put on here. I've got two hitches. Sometimes, well, what I normally do is bring the second one down and put the second one on the other end, and leave that one just in case I pull it too far and you have to pull it a little bit back the other way. Saves taking the hitch off and moving it. But last couple of times I haven't had to do that, so fingers crossed I'll do it in one. I won't pull it too far and save me bringing the other hitch down. So I'll take this hitch off here, which is under the flat, move it to the other end, and then we'll lay out the skids, which I've just dipped in oil. It's just starting to rain. It's just on and off raining all day. It's driving me mad. We'll try and get it dragged back. So that's the plan. Right, well, that's moved as usual. None of the skids stayed where I wanted them to stay. They've all just slid along, but that's nothing new. I think we're probably not far off. If anything, you can just sort of make out where the shed was before. It's on. It seems like it's almost gone a bit off square, but basically I'm within about an inch of where it was last time. This concrete pad isn't very big. It's only literally just big enough to fit the shed on. But yeah, I don't think we're far off at that. That's pretty good. This whole area here is just rubble. It's like it's not even crushed brick. It's just full brick. I tipped it there to raise this ground up in between the two sheds. There's quite a lot. There's maybe 60 or 70 ton of brick. There was a fella down the road who was, well, say down the road, a couple of miles away, who was knocking a building down, and he was giving the brick away. It was a house. So I went and fetched a few loads and just filled that ground in, and it's all covered in grass now. It actually looks alright. It looked a bit messy when we did it, but it just lets the water drain away. It's, you know, other than having a pad of concrete, it's as good as anything, because you can wash and the water just soaks away, disappears into the brick. In an ideal world, I'd love to have a concrete pad with a tank underneath that caught all the washings, and then you could, suck it out with a tanker and go and spread it on your field. But for that little bit of fertiliser that you'll get, I don't think it's worth the cost of doing it, really. Maybe if I win the lottery and I've got nothing else to do with the money. Right, we've just cleaned these off. We've taken all these regulators apart, washed them out, taken these pipes apart and cleaned them out with pipe cleaners. Managed to not lose any of the balls, which was a win. And now we'll put them all back together, put the drinker lines back on, lift them up, and then ready for Dan to install his super duper flush washing automated AI
Hyperlapse.
Whatever it is.
Pro.
He hasn't actually named it yet. We ought to get him to name it.
Dan's Drinkers.
Dan's Drinkers, and at a price you can come and install them on your chicken shed.
Really slow fashion. Really slow.
There might be a period of time where he needs to troubleshoot for like a couple of weeks.
He might not appear again.
But yeah, if you're interested, give us a ring anyway. Yeah, so the end of another day. Quite a good day today. Been to the market, got a few calves, not as many as I'd like, but got a few to start the ball rolling. They've all drunk milk tonight, which is a win. Put some new teats on me milk feeder, so they were quite a bit slower drinking now, but I thought I'd better start off new with a new batch of calves, so did that. I cleaned all the drink regulators out on the hen shed, got the hen shed dragged back, so all good. Dan's here, so we'll hopefully get a bit of work done on installing some cables and stuff tomorrow. So yeah, happy days. There is a bit more news than I could tell you about, but I'll probably leave that for the next video. So we'll end this one here. I've no idea what it's going to be like. I've filmed it all on my new camera, so I've no idea what the footage is like, what the sound's like, so you'll find out. But yeah, thanks for watching. And